Hi everyone, I'm Hallie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting a new series based on ferns, and this is a collab with Nick the Booksmith. And so I have a new DigiKit, and I also have a journal that I did to go along with it, as well as I'm doing a story series, and the name of the character is Fernie, and the story series is Fernie's World. I did go ahead and read this separately from the journal, and I'll have a playlist of just the stories that we're doing. I'll also just have a written description, a written story in the description box down below if you just want to read the story. So this is what I printed out to go with this journal. It's not available with anything else, just with this journal. And then here we go. Let's dive in. So this is a Booksmith tome, and I did a combination of her adventures booksmithing course, and then also words and then I also did the hollowback binding because this is a traveler's notebook. So here's the front, and then here is the spine. So I did a wax seal, fake wax seal, and then here's the back. And then let's dive in. Okay, so because it's a traveler's notebook, now this paper I designed, this comes in the kit, and then what I did was, instead of doing signatures, my signature move is not to sew in the signatures, I do inserts. So, because it's a traveler's notebook. So I will pull these out so you can see the whole thing. This is a letter to the recipient, whoever gets the journal. And the other thing I've done is I have separated, because I have so many sections available, I've separated so the insert. So I have one just with creamy lined paper. That's it. So that's the first insert. And as you'll see, the lacy bits are on the signature part. Also, when you finish up this journal part, you can get another lined notebook or whatever you want and put it in here, and then you can put that back in. So it's reusable. As well as if you wanted to just grab and go and chuck one of these in your bag, you could. So yeah, let's see. That's the letter to whoever's getting that. I think I said that. And then I just have, lacy bits. Lacy. Okay, so then this is just a sketchbook. So this is just sketch paper. And I included these, see, and I labeled that. And yeah, so paper clips with little fluffy bits on there. This is going to house a fountain pen that I'm waiting for. So by the time you see this video, you'll see the fountain pen, and I'll have a picture of it on the Etsy website. So as we go, we start with lined paper, we go into a sketchbook because Fernie sketches, and then this is eco-dyed paper with inkjet ink, and I'll have a link down below. I didn't publicly post my last video. I just did unlisted upload. So, and if you're a subscriber, you would have seen it. If not, then if you go to my channel, you won't see it posted. And I do that a lot with videos that I make for family members or journals that are more personal, that are not just for public consumption. So anyway, so that's what I did with this insert, is just the sort of eco-dyeing. This was just, so you can see what I did there with the eco-dyeing, where I'm doing, again, the ferns. Now this is printed on vellum, which looks fantastic. So there's that insert. And then the last insert, okay, this is what I did. I really did want a sort of grab and go. If you wanted to grab and go and just take part of this and throw it in your bag, you could. So this is actually a traveler's notebook within the traveler's notebook. So this, and I put a little key here so that you can tell what the top of the notebook is. And you can either do this, or when you put it in, there's the whole thing. When you put it back in, instead of going around like that, what you can do is you can secure it like that, and it holds still. So let me unsecure it, or you could do it like that all the time. So here we go. Okay, so you'll see a theme. This is, and pocket. Now, what I did here was I didn't do a cover with this, but this is part of the digi kit for the Fern kit. So you'll get this background, you get this, that you can use as a regular journal, or, you know, as an insert cover, however you want to do it. You can add lace, whatever. So these are just, they come out. And as you can see, this is definitely a traveler's notebook with the elastic. So there's that. So lots of options with this is what I'm saying. All right, so then this is very much a junk journal. This has lined paper and, you know, the eco printing, the ferns, the ledger, tea stained, eco printed. So you'll just see we've got the music paper. It's very typically junk journal-y. And these are some of my eco prints. This was a stencil that I sprayed with some alcohol spray through. And so there you go. This is just your typical fern themed junk journal. There's the center of the insert, and then more on the back. So what you can do is and I didn't include all of these, they're coming up, because there's just a lot there are so many different ferns, you guys. So, and the other thing is, well, I'm just flipping through here. I do have a new website. It's not up yet, and I'll have probably next week. But I'm going to look at that lovely transfer. So if anyone else is going to do fern journals, then I want to know about it, and I will have a playlist. And I will also, if you want to send me pictures, and I'll have a link in the next video. If you want to send me pictures, then I'll feature your journals on my blog, because I am just obsessed with, what do the youngsters say these days? I'm low-key obsessed. I'm not even low-key. I'm high-key obsessed with ferns. I notice them everywhere now. Lovely transfer there onto the ledger. And that's another one. And then there's the back. And then, as you can see, this comes out. So then this is separate, and you can put whatever you want in there. And I always like pockets. So there you have your pockets. Now let me show you what else I'm doing with this. I have a bunch of ephemera, and I was with this cover. I was going to do a collage. Ooh, a collage, because it looks so plain. But the more I thought about it, I was like, if you want to chuck it in your bag and go, it might not be, it might be a bit more fragile, as they say. So I thought, well, I'll just include everything in here. So in addition to the fountain pen, here's a bunch of ephemera that you can just play with. So here's some extra fabric. And then here's some extra lace. So if you want to do, more lace, or however you want to do it. And then here's a little safety pin. And then I put an extra key there. And then, and I'm also, because you're getting a fountain pen, which is gold, that matches. See, and this is the only color of this one. This is that spring green that that is Oprah's favorite color. So if you're in with Oprah, tell her about my journal. Huh. Okay, anyway, so I've got a fountain pen nib, so I should add that there. And then lots of different kinds of washi tape that color coordinate. So you've got that. And this is what I had started as the pocket for, and really you could add it to any of your inserts, or, I mean, you could do it there too. However, well, I wouldn't do that. But, you know, if you did decide you wanted to keep this in here, then you could just go ahead and put that, and it would be the pocket, and start there and fabric tack it. But however you do that. And then, okay, so that's washi tape. So we got some, this is the Tim Holtz washi tape. And then, and again, I was thinking, oh, I should glue this on the back of the journal, and then you could make a tuck spot here, and then have this. So whatever you want to do. You know, once you buy the journal, I'm not your boss. Or your mother, as Nick says. Okay, so here's some just extra bits of scrapbook paper and cards and vellum. Just if you want to do your own little collage-y bits, there you go. And this is really good for, you know, if you do packing tape on here, you could wind some more washi tape, or twine, or, you know, whatever collage bits you like to do in your journals. So I will have this posted in my Etsy shop by the time you're watching this. And yeah, there we go. If you have any questions, leave them down in a comment down below. And if you like ferns, thumbs up, and thumbs down if you don't, I guess. I always get a couple, so, you know, I mean, not everyone's gonna love ferns, but yeah, so I think that's it. All right, bye.